This is Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine. I'm Loretta.
I'm Blaine.
And we've missed y'all. We hadn't been on here in over a week. I had the sinus crud. No, it's not what's going around with sinuses. From the little rain that we got around here, start up the pollen and fibers flying up in my face. Like Blaine said, I may have to start wearing goggles and a mask just to crochet. But anyway, to show you what I've been up to. Blaine's been busy being driver for a lot of people in the family, and
then popping and locking.
Yeah, popping and locking in her hip and her back. So she's gonna hang out with me and show you what I've been doing. She has done a little progress, but she said she's not gonna show that again today because she keeps showing you on it's still not finished, but it's very close. Yes. So what do you want to show first? You want to go first and show what your acquisition, or we're working on? We'll do that together.
I don't have any acquisitions right now. I have someone that's possibly going to get me to make an amigurumi. If she decides to get me to make it, it will be Beast from Beauty and the Beast. So I'm waiting to see if she actually wants me to make that, and if she does, wait on her to send me the money for the supplies and the pattern and all that. So if she decides she wants me to do that, then I'll let y'all know. But I have been working on the big cat. I'm down to 3 legs and it'll be done. I've already got the ears and everything. Just gotta do the 3 legs and sew it all together.
We do have one acquisition that we got together. We were able to get it at a discount this time, so we wanted to try these. We're gonna be like Enid, the craft enthusiast, and do a fake opening because we already opened it up, and I already used mine.
I didn't.
Because I was going to Mother's today. Our mail came right before we left, and I wanted to show it to my mom too to see if she liked it. Had it been the right size that she would like, I would have given it to her. Blaine's was the right size Mother wants, but it wasn't with us. Blaine probably would have gave it to her mom.
Probably.
So anyway, if I get to order again, I'm definitely going to order my mom a G butt. This is what we have.
Girls Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
And mine is a G, and it's the let me focus. It's the 4.5G, not the 4.0.
Mm-hmm. Mine's an I, 5.5, and
mine is blue with pretty, like almost purplish glitter.
Mm-hmm.
Not glitter. Glitter. Very pretty.
And mine is lime green. You want to show them?
Yours has like almost like a pink shimmer to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty.
Very, very pretty. Okay. First impression. I was like, they didn't put a little check mark on the spot on the box.
Let me say this real quick. They have the G and the G plus. The G plus is the 4.5, which is what mine is. On the bottom it says G plus. So the G is the 4.0, G plus is 4.5 if y'all order one. Just know that those two are different.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, they didn't have a check on there like I've seen other people show on their videos, and I felt bad because I was like, oh, they didn't put a check on there, which would make it easier, more recognizable, because I just handed Blaine one. I'm like, maybe this one's yours because I can't see what size. It's blacked out with a magic marker, so I felt bad. I'm like, I take it back.
Mine is too. It's got a little line through it with the marker.
Right. Mine, they totally blacked it out, so I could tell from the other white dots that the I was blacked out right there. You can see the white lines of dots. So they did black it out. To mark it on there.
A little heavy, but I like that, and I like the way it's shaped. I haven't crocheted with it yet, but I like the shape of it because of my hand. I have a lot of problems with my hand.
I haven't seen your glitter.
And I've had carpal tunnel surgery in this hand. This one I haven't, and this one does mess up on me a lot, and it's my crochet hand. And my hand will lock up sometimes, so I like having a bigger grip. That way I'm not having to close my hand so much. It's easier to hold it with my hand more open.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that it has a bigger grip, and I do like that it has a little weight to it, where it's not just like, I don't know. The weight kind of helps me, I guess, with my tension and stuff. If it's too light, then I feel like it's just, I feel like I'm going to break the hook.
First impression was, and Blaine's is a little bit more off than mine, is this silver shaft does hang over just a tad over the line, which I think it should line up.
Like it's just a tad off center.
Right. but it's not bad. It doesn't bother my finger or anything. And then, as far as the smoothness of the paint, there is 2 little tiny spots on mine where you can actually feel glitter, where it was not smooth.
Mine's actually smooth, completely.
But I'm not going to complain about it.
I like that they are, which I had never even looked at the pearls, really, until she was showing me. I like that they're inline. She said she hasn't used the inline, but I like the Susan Bates and stuff inline, especially with the amigurumi. It makes it a lot easier to keep from snagging your yarn and to keep the same tension. I really like that it's an inline hook.
It's under the gloss.
Because I would prefer to have it inline, than the others. I like the boy hooks and stuff, but really, most of the stuff I crochet, I prefer the Susan Bates inline. So that's definitely a plus.
And it looks like it has a sticker on the end of it that tells the size, but if you you try to feel of it, you can't feel it. So I'm assuming that I can't. I'm assuming that the sticker is underneath the gloss.
I can feel it with my nail.
So I'm thinking if that doesn't come off, and you have, if you forget what color of the sizes and you don't know it by recognition, you can always look at that end of it.
I like this. I think I'm going to try it out tonight. I'm working on something with a G-hook. I think it's one of the amigurumis I'm making. I'm working with a G-hook. I'm going to try this out. See how it holds up to a little more tension.
I've tried it both ways. I'm making a hat for Jordan, and I've tried it the knife hold, and I have tried it the pencil hold. Now I'm using Red Heart Super Saver stripes, the neon stripes, and it's a splitty yarn, so it splits anyway, no matter what hook you're using. But I found that if I use the pencil hold with this particular yarn, it doesn't split. But I tried the knife hold, and it slowed me down because I guess somehow how I'm grabbing the yarn, it's splitting it. So I can hold it either way to crochet. In a more relaxed mode, I hold the pencil grip. When I'm like speed crocheting or like doing the baskets and all, I do the knife hold.
The only time I think I do the pencil hold is if I'm doing something really tiny, like really tedious, maybe like a doily or a little tiny dress, then I might do the pencil hold. But usually I'm kind of a knife hold kind of person. Because, I don't know, the pencil hold really hurts my finger, like hurts my hand worse. The way my hand is positioned, it just hurts. It's easier for me to hold it with the knife grip.
Well, I hold it very loosely like Mother. Some people hold it like this kind of tight. I hold it more loose.
That's me. I would hold it loose, but still holding my hand like this where my wrist is being, it hurts more than just having it straight like that with the knife hold.
And I took it out there to my mother's because I wanted to see how she holds. She holds pencil, and she has she's 78. She has terrible arthritis, and she's already had surgery on both of her hands for carpal tunnel. But she holds it loosely like this, like a pencil. So I wanted to find out how she held it, how this would be comfortable for her hands, because she was talking about, an older style. Let me see. An older style. This has got a grippy on it, but you can see how the older style G is very small, and how you have to have
hurt
your fingers closer together because it's tiny.
Which makes it hurt her knuckles a little bit more, holding it tighter. Being able to hold your hand bigger open would be better.
You can see how my fingers are not even, the 3 fingers are not even touching each other on the tip, as opposed to like this, I can make all 3 of my fingers touch. So you can see the difference of how she would get a little bit of relief from having her fingers not be so close together.
A bigger, like, ergonomic
to be gripped
would be better for her hands.
So I wanted to see if this would work for her, and she loved it. And of course, she told me not to go and get her one. But if I decided to get her one, she really wanted a G. I would have gave her this one, but it's an I.
May I just say, real quick, I love the lighting we're using today because I look so tan and you don't. I look like this nice bronze color that I'm not.
Alright. Let's do video finished objects. Go ahead and put it in your baskets.
I'm just saying, I never look this dark.
We'll do my FOs.
If I turn my light, it's so dark. Wait. There I am. I'm white.
There's a glare now.
Okay, so Mom made me a set of 3 baskets to go over here on my desk
That's out of
for smaller yarns.
that's a Bernat, the home decor yarn.
Got this one, which Mia already put some yarn in there for me.
That one's red and black. And here, I'm going to show them all 3 of them at the same time. I did the same stitching on all 3 of them, so it kind of, makes a set.
This one doesn't have anything in it yet, and it's like a, what would you call that?
It's tan.
Tan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's tan and black.
Tan and black. And then got this one. See, that doesn't look tan to me. It looks like grayish.
It does look grayish.
Like a grayish tan.
But it said tan.
Tannish gray. And this one is red and tan.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They are 8 inches across and 6 inches deep.
And these are just wide enough to fit up on the top of the hutch of my desk, where I can put like little cottons or any of my little threads, or just like scrap balls for amigurumi.
And they're pretty stiff.
In my baskets.
This one's got the balls of yarn in it, but they're pretty stiff. I like them.
Yeah, I like them.
Because you don't have to spray them or anything like that. That stuff will stand up pretty good on its own.
Yeah, they're perfect for some little small projects.
Let's see. That's all you have finished over there. I was using somebody else's tutorial to make a hat. I'm not going to say who. I didn't like this. Look, it's flat, which is fine, but it didn't look good to me. Not with this yarn. And I showed it to a friend of mine. Look at that. I showed it to a friend of mine, and we were just talking about it, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. It's a planter. It's a planter cover. I don't like the way it is as a hat.
It doesn't fit my head.
It will. It's your size. I don't like the way that...
My head looks very, very flat.
I don't like the top.
It looks better like that.
I don't like the top at all. I don't like that top at all. I'm going to use it.
It looks like a giant thimble.
Y'all leave it to Blaine. She's got to act up.
It does.
I'll let her wear her thimble. It's a planter cover.
In a thimble pattern.
I do have some in here. I did use that pattern to make something else. And it turned out okay, but I think it was that particular yarn I did not like it in. Now I'm doing hats and scarves for Operation Gratitude for our soldiers. And y'all may remember this Bernat premium that I made my bag out of. I made my project bag out of. So I have a hat here. And I have a scarf. There's the hole right here. So
You balance a plant on your head.
okay, y'all. I have the scarf here with the matching hat.
It's cute.
I like it. The hats can be any color, any yarn. And
Catch.
the scarves can be any yarn, any color, but they have to be no longer than 59 to 60 inches. That's not going in there. That's a planter. So then I have this set. That's the only set that I have so far, because I had enough of that yarn to make a set. And then I made another hat using a different stitch out of that same yarn. And I have this one out of
Ombre.
The Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. I don't remember the color of blue because the band is not on it. This is part acrylic, part wool. All these hats are going in for the soldiers. This is out of Scarfing. And I was able to get 2 with a little ball of yarn left over, and I did these just a little different from each other. So one's a little bit longer than the other. These are both women's size. I'm doing different sizes because I know that not everybody's got the same size head. But that's what I'm working on right now. And that, if anybody else wants to do that, look them up online. I found it. Somebody had posted it on Facebook. If you don't know about it, Operation Gratitude. And go to their website and tell them you want to be involved. And you can go on that website and they will and register to do this and register for boxes. They send you boxes for free to wherever you want them sent to. You box the stuff up and either take it to a post office or get somebody, if there's somebody from your post office that comes around to your house, to pick them up. And then the government pays the postage. It's not costing you anything but your time and your scrapping yarn. And the reason they're wanting you to do this out of your scrap yarn is it would be stash busting, to help you stash bust. So, I mean, you can use brand new skins if you want to. You can use little balls that are left over, whatever you want to use. They will not accept anything store-bought because they want it homemade. It can be crochet or knit. So, Operation Gratitude if y'all want to do that. Let's see, what else do I have finished? I have already showed the scrubbies I did before. This is out of scraps, but this is a back scrubby for my daughter Lori. She loves pink, so it's got a lot of pink on it. And I have a little bit of scrubby and some pink cotton left, and she loves pink. So that's pink on pink for her face. That's a face scrubby. And then also my very first slipper socks to wear around the house. They're too big for me because I always do that. I usually make stuff too big for me. So fortunately, they fit my daughter Lori. And since they're gray, she wants me to pinkify them. So she's already requested some pink flowers. So I'll be putting pink flowers on the edge and then sending these to her house. I think that's all that I have that is completely finished. Yes. I'm looking around, y'all, because it's all around me.
It's everywhere.
All right. Works in progress. Jordan's hat. I'll probably have it done in a few minutes because I only have
Looks like
about
the sun
2 more rows. And this is left over from where I had worked on the hag stitch, which is here. The red heart neon stripes. Okay. Here, you can show that. Let me get something to zip.
Y'all probably know who this is for because it's purple. It's for me. In case y'all didn't know. Anyone who's watched our channel enough,
You want to tell what I'm using?
Okay. These are my yarn that she is making me something out of. This is the Yarn Inspirations Karen Chunky Cakes in the color Elderberry Jelly. All purples. So she is making me what's going to be my winter coat.
Back O Days, new cardigan.
Yes, it's a cardigan. This is the back panel so far. It's supposed to be oversized. That's why it looks, flatter than me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be oversized.
If you watch Crystal,
Cardigan.
I will give you that link to put that in there. But Crystal talks about whatever you measure. She added 7 inches to it to make it oversized. So you have 3.5 inch give on both sides. I got giveaway on the brain. Y'all, I'm gonna have to do a giveaway soon because it's on the brain.
I'll put the link to this pattern in the description, but she's making me this, and then I think the only thing different is we're going to add a hood on it, because I want a hood on mine. But it's going to have pockets on it and everything, and this will be my winter coat. Here. And then I've got plenty of this, so I might make something else to match it, because I had like 7 cakes of this, I think.
And I'm hoping to do a really good job on this and enter it into the cake-off that Mama Michaela has told everybody about. You can go on the Michaels website and make anything out of any of their cakes and put it in there for a giveaway that the Karen company is going to be doing for their 5-year anniversary of the cakes.
You could put me a shirt in there. Wasn't that a cotton cakes, wasn't it?
That's right. I didn't get to show it yet.
Let me go grab that.
I told them about it, but I didn't show them yet. While she's gone, I'll tell you about this. A lot of people did the campfire cardigan a few years ago. I never got to do it. Just didn't get around to doing it. And then I found this video online about some little cardigans, and I talked to my friend Helen about it. She's like, "Hey, that's a campfire cardigan." Except for Helen and I both made some for grandchildren and used the solid granny instead of having lots of holes in here for it to be warmer.
Knock the camera sideways.
So this is one side, and you can tell I did color control it. These are out of Karen 1-pounders in soft pink, cream, and that is, I lost the ball band to that one, but it is like a baby turquoisey blue. There it is right there. It's almost dead. Look at that. Anyway, this is one half, and I actually have the other. Help me out, Blaine. Hold that up. Alright. If you can picture that, I've got to stitch it together. They're the same amount. I did 15 rows, same colors. I color controlled it completely. This is for Mia, Blaine's little girl. If some of y'all don't know who Mia is. So I'm going to hopefully stitch this up tonight. I will show y'all in the next video when it's complete. But Mia wants it. She chose those colors. And she wants me to use this pipsqueak to line it.
Like around the arms and around the edge of it.
Mm-hmm.
Furry.
This is pastel rainbow. The only colors that are not in her sweater that's in here is we're going to have some purple, green, and yellow in here that's not on here. But this cream kind of looks like a faint yellow. She doesn't want me to color control this. So I'm going to let this flow however it does around the bottom edge and around the sleeve, and I'm going to build her a collar all the way down. I'm going to line the whole front of it, the bottom of it, and sleeves.
Okay, so here's the shirt that she made for Mia. She didn't get to show it last time because Mia had worn it to her dad's house, so it wasn't cute. It's got a cute little flower with a button. This was made out of Karen cotton cakes. And Mia absolutely loves it. And it's so cute.
That was made a while ago. And this, I started making a hat one day and realized it wouldn't look good as a flower. So I just went ahead and made another one for her and put that little button on there. Mm-hmm. She loves it. She wears a little tank top underneath it. She's got a little peach tank top and gray leggings that match that perfectly. And she loves that. So that's finished objects, works in progress. I think that's all I have at the moment. I'm going to work on getting her sweater done, finish working on her coat, while also on my downtime from those working on hats and scarves for Operation Gratitude. And when I finish Mia's right here, I've got 6 grandchildren, so I'm going to be making sweaters for the next few weeks. Hopefully I'm going to get everybody at least one made. I've got 2 different patterns in mind that I want to do. And one is this, and the other one is, I don't know the number. I'll have to look it up, but it's one of Crystal at Bag a Day. She made for her youngest daughter and her youngest son a couple of years ago. I think last year or year before last. I want to use that pattern for the grandkids. And I think that's it. I will give Blaine the number to link what number video your cardigan is from Crystal. It's her newest cardigan that she put out right before she put the new sweater out the other day.
Yeah.
An oversized cardigan. I think that's all I have right now. Yep, that's it.
Alrighty.
Since I got giveaway on the brain, I'm not gonna do one this video. But I do a giveaway on the brain, and y'all, I am loving that
Then
pearls.
give stuff away to me.
I'm loving that pearls. So been hoping to get to 1,000. I had a box I've been building, trying to get to at least 999 or 1,000. When I get to 1,000, I'm gonna give away a pearls hook. That's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna give it away to me?
I'm gonna give away pearls hook
to me
after we reach 1,000. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. I'm in
She's
love
probably
with
not
it.
gonna give it to me.
She can't even under
If we get to 1,000, y'all just all comment, give it to Blaine, and then she'll give it to me.
Or you
Probably
can
still
comment.
won't.
Blaine already has one. Either way. I'm loving that hook. I don't want to be a hook snob, but I'm loving that hook. That's all I've got for y'all today.
I'm a coffee snob.
She's a coffee snob. I'll be a hook snob. I like that pearls. Probably the only pearls I ever get, but I like it. We've missed y'all. We just wanted to try to catch up on what we're doing, and so I can get this stuff out of the house too. When I'm belonging to somebody else, I can't give it to them until I do the video. Because I always forget to take pictures and put them in there. We're getting silly, y'all, because it's late at night and we're tired.
Very
So,
true.
y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.